Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and do a quick recap of the NASDAQ's price action on the morning of June 14th, which was a Tuesday. This week's been pretty sporadic, kind of been all over the place, but let's take a look at the signals using the trend chart as well as my 3-minute scalp chart on the right side here. So coming into market open, there's some movement pre-market. Right at market open, we were slowly starting to print a full sell signal. Entry on the trend chart would have been right in here around 393. That went against you about 25 points. So you would have had to have a pretty healthy stop to let it forgive that much. But then it dropped down. We got down here to a low of 295. Stop would have been in this area around 350, and then you eventually been stopped out. So that was a good, nice trade to start the morning. This is where I wanted to touch on. So this was a long entry that I took right in this area. I wanted to get that full confirmation, and it printed, but I was not paying attention to the 5-minute, and I should not have ever taken that trade. Obviously, it was stopped out. I had a stop down here, and it was stopped out pretty quickly, but I should not have taken that trade with us trading right up into 5-minute resistance. Obviously, hindsight, I see it clearly, but I need to pay more attention to the 5-minute and not take a trade directly into that level. So next trend trade would have been right in this area, probably short around here. Around 332. This went against you a little less than 20 points. Didn't get a ton of downward movement. If you're trading AbleTrend guidelines, you would have, sorry, market's adjusting, in around 332, two white bar exit. Maybe made just under 20 points on that one. But if you held 332, it got down here to a low of 270. So, if you have like a 50-point profit target, that would have been hit there. Went up into resistance, got rejected, no trade zone. Could have entered in here. Wouldn't have been a great looking trade. Probably would have been short around here or so. The 2-minute printed right there. So 295 likely would have come back up and taken you out pretty quickly. If you had like a stop up in here, a couple of points behind this bar, that kind of entry bar. So 20-point loss there on that trend trade. It kind of just bounced around the rest of the morning. Jumping over to the scalp chart, had a nice, let's see where we're at. Yeah, here's market open. Had a nice, trade right there to scalp. A little bit early for me to take a trade there. Completely ignored this level. We broke right through it. 392, and it just completely broke it and wanted to go test that 15-minute resistance level. That went all the way up to about 437. Came back down. This trade didn't work out here. This one right here would have given you 15 points. This one did not work out. I think the one with the only confluence was this one and perhaps this one. These two did. This one, I just didn't love that large bar. I mean, that's a massive bar. And I don't think this one had the confluence on the 1, 2, 3-minute chart. I can take a look real quick. Let's see. So 718. I printed at 718. Oh yeah, so yeah, that didn't have confluence. We had a white bar, neutral bar printing. Wouldn't be jumping into that. Oh, sorry, I printed at 721. Yeah, he had blue printing, so blue oscillator. So that would be a no trade. This one did have confluence. This printed at 730 right here, and quickly hit 15 points. That's all I'm looking for on these scalps. Next one at 736, blue oscillator in this area, no go. And then this one printed at 745. And that would be a no-go also because we had a neutral bar on the 1 minute. So the only one that worked and was agreeable to the confluence indicators was the 731. Came back up into this level and rejected it nicely. That's 367. Went against you about 15 points, a little more than 15 points, and then fell all the way down here. Fell about 80 points in total. Wouldn't be taking this trade. That's a nothing support level. Was not printing healthy like this one was. This one got rejected again off this level, 339. Went against it at 51.5. Came all the way down to about 08, so about 30 points. And that's it.